Okay, so my camera just decided to stop working and it cut out on me. So this just popped into my mind. The folks who leased in 21, 22, because they were just like tired of competing with all of these multiple offers, that might actually be a great source of prospective buyer business, right? Maybe I'm finding a list or pulling a list of those prospective property addresses, and now maybe I'm doing some marketing to that audience about, hey, it's not 21, 22 now. We know rates are a little bit higher, but great opportunity with some seller concessions, the more inventory, less competition. That type of dialogue might be something to get them moving forward, right? All right, so how do we identify these folks, right? Think about this. The easiest way to do so is to add some intelligence behind what we're doing. And think about the intelligence here. So let's talk about ones we know are on the market. Okay, so there's expired listings, there's canceled and withdrawn listings. Those folks have their hand up. They're on the market, okay? For whatever reason, the sale never happened on their home. So there's potential opportunity. Now, a portion of those folks saying, yeah, we decided not to, or our plans changed, we're not moving. But you're going to have a portion of those folks that absolutely are still going to be a reliable seller source, okay? Next, we have for sell by owners. We know for sell by owners are on the market. They're actively on the market to sell their home. And it is not as easy as a haul of being a for sale by owner today as it was maybe in 21 or so, right? Where you just pop it on a for sale by owner site or Zillow, and now you've got buyers. So it's not as easy today. And you also have a lot of investors that are out there that really work the FSBOs for sell by owners quite a bit, so they kind of get beat up a little bit there. And we do know statistically, 7 to 8 out of every 10 for sell by owners eventually going to list with an agent, right? So there's a really good for sell by owner strategy I have that gave me great results when I was in regular production. Remember, I'm a non-competing broker right now. I only work my past clients in my sphere and my REOs that I have. But I used to prospect for sell by owners. I used to do very well at it. So if you're interested in that, hit me up directly, and I'd be happy to share that plan with you. But we know they're there. Okay. Let's say open houses. I can get face to face with people. Now, there's going to be some tire kickers that are looking at the home, but there's going to be serious people that are out there. And if you know how to talk to them correctly by providing value, being prepared, you can win in a lot of those instances because they're not getting it from the other real estate professionals, right? I love the one that Tom tells me. Tom Ferry says, has anybody taken the time to explain to you? Has anybody taken the time to review with you, right? Like, no, nobody has. And so coming to value, and not only can you win at the open house game with buyers, but if you do it right, it's a great way to attract sellers. Because if you do them the right way and you get the message out, prospective sellers in and around that neighborhood, or you say, hey, that's the type of real estate professional I'd want working for me, right? And then we can do open house. Like if we're going to door knock, maybe we use a platform like Remind or Realist to say, hey, in this neighborhood of 150 homes, I'm doing an open house at 123 Banana Street. Let me throw some filters in, right? Hey, it hasn't been a D transfer of 7 years or more. They got $200,000 of equity, and they have a medium or high sell score. Now it pops up out of those 200 homes, there's 27 that meet that criteria. Statistically, they may have more probability of it transacting, right? So, hey, I'm going to knock 50 doors, but I'm going to make sure these 27 are going to get hit for sure. And then I'll sprinkle up and down the neighborhood street there by the open house, right? And I'd open up with a value proposition on the open house when I door knock. I have a two-sided flyer. So one side of the flyer is the property, open house, 123 Banana Street, pictures, blah, blah, blah. The other side of it is a snapshot of the neighborhood and the activity in the neighborhood. Knock, knock. Hey, Bob, nice to see you. Dave Graham with the Area Brokers. Letting you know we're having an open house down the street here at 123 Banana Street this weekend, Saturday, 10 to 2. First and foremost, if you have any kids that like to play in the street like mine do, ride their bikes, there might be a little bit of additional traffic here this weekend, so heads up there. But here's a flyer. And on the back of that flyer there, Bob, it talks about what's been going on in the neighborhood. And then a lot of times the response I'd get would be this. Oh, I wondered what that home down there at 123 Orange Street sold for. Or, oh, I've got the same 2410 model and this one sold for this? Wow, I had no idea. Oh, great. Well, hey, Bob, glad I could provide value. Hope to see you at the open house at 123 Banana Street. And I'm on my way, right? So that's part of the door knocking side. And if I bring that cream to the top of that couple filters, maybe I find some prospective home sellers there, right? So we can get in front of folks at open houses, okay? So those are just a couple of different ways to think about, whom in the market needs to transact and how can I get in front of those folks? Maybe running specific buyer type ads, right? You know, tired of climbing stairs? All single story ranch style homes available in such and such zip code if I want to get micro, right? Or such and such in Las Vegas. That can be appealing, right? Single level ranch story homes with swimming pools, right? Maybe some very specific ad sets, something like that, okay? So we're gonna have two parts to this video because my camera decided to shut off, and we're gonna wrap this up here today. So hopefully there's some good tips for you. If you need any more clarification or something else, reach out, let me know. Hey, I appreciate everybody to like and subscribe, and hope you're rolling into a happy holiday season. Business planning on the back of your mind though, right? But spend time with your loved ones. Have a great time. And thanks always for taking an interest, and I hope you provide value to you. Talk to you soon. Thank you.